Good day. How are you? Without wasting time, I'm going to show you how to make 2 drops using this chemical. It's called what is it? Blessed water chemical, and you use it with a lemon juice, or you could use vinegar. If you have vinegar, you could use vinegar. You could use vinegar. It's also good substitution for if you don't have this, you can have that. And this thing usually comes in a eyedropper because you need the drops. So in other videos I'm going to explain about this, but in this video I wanted to show you how to make 2 drops, right? First things you're going to do before I do it, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. You pour 2 drops, you only use drops, 2 drops of this blessed water, 1, 2, right? And for every 1 drop, you use 5 drops of this lemon juice or spirit. So for 1 drop is 5. For 2 drops, I use 10. So I'm going to pour 2 drops, right? I'm struggling with this camera. And you have to be careful. This thing is a bit dangerous because it's not water, it's a chemical. It must not touch your hands, it must not touch the floor. If it touches here, the drops and it dries, and there's a little whiteness and it dries, it can make fire. Because this is not water. This is there's a chemical mixed with the water, and it has a little bit of gas in it. But it's still safe if you use it the right way. Any medicine that you don't use the right way, it's not safe. So to be on the safe side, you have to do it my way. There are many names for this. So in this video, I call it blessed water chemical. And there are lots of people who are selling this online. They use different names. That's not important. What's important is testing this to see if this thing works, right? What does this thing do? It kills viruses and bacteria in the body. Like if I have flu, this thing can help to kill the flu in my body. And after that, my immune system is going to be strong, it's going to be effective, and it will kick out the flu. So this thing actually helps the immune system. It does not cure HIV. It does not cure AIDS. It does not cure diabetes. In fact, this thing doesn't cure anything. I have to be clear with that. It does not cure anything. If you're looking for a cure, this is not the thing that cures you. You understand? But it does kill pathogen, kills bacteria and viruses and parasites and worms in your body. And after it kills that, your immune system is the one that's going to do the rest of the work. So if you're sick and you're taking this, whether it's cancer, whether it's side effects of HIV AIDS or whatever it may be, it's going to help you. And you're going to feel much better. You're going to be healthier. But the credit does not go to this. It goes to your immune system. That is if you use it the right way. Now I'm going to use 2 drops of this and 10. For every drop you use 5 of lemon. This is a lemon juice. This is a lemon juice and this thing is a vinegar. So if you don't have this, you can use this. Or you could use a citric acid. You use about 10% of citric acid. But I prefer these. The reason is that citric acid, it tastes really bad with this. So with lemon, I prefer it with this, with the vinegar, because the taste is better. But, oh my God, don't drop it. Okay, lucky for me, it was closed. It's sealed. I always keep it closed. Because a drop of this, you can burn your house, you can burn your car. Your kids, they drink this thing. Yeah, you have to give them a lot of water. And you have to rush them to the hospital. Because this is dangerous. This is dangerous. This is not a drug you just forget on the table, and the kids, they play with it. They put it in their eye. They have to go to a hospital. They can get blind. Oh my God, it's already 5 minutes and I haven't done this. Okay. Let me just do this quickly. Right, you see, I'm going to pour 2 drops. Like I said. I don't know if you can see. 1, 2. I did 2 drops. This is a very bad phone. Don't really have a good budget. It's a bad phone, right? And I have to pour this. I need 10 drops of this. So you can see it. You can see there's a little bit of liquid there. Yeah, that liquid, I'm going to pour 10 drops of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, no, it was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, yeah. Right? Okay. After you do that, you can see it. Right? Let me. Okay, I'm still waiting for it. I have to set it for 3 minutes. Yay! Now it's 3 minutes. I've poured 2 drops of this, and I've poured 10 drops of this. For every 1 drop, you use 5 drops of lemon juice. So if you pour 2 drops of blessed water, it's 10 drops. Right? So it has to be yellow, and it has to be that yellow that you see it. Yellow. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. You see how strong it is? That means it's powerful. It can work. So now you're going to pour water, distilled water. You see, I didn't use tap water. I only used distilled water. That's the water that I used. You can use your kettle. It's easier. You just boil the water, and after the water boils, you leave it and it can cool down, and you pour it somewhere, maybe in a jug. You keep it safe for yourself. Now with this, I can drink it, but I already took it already. So I'm going to brush my teeth. I'm going to brush my teeth. So you can drink it, and it works for over an hour, for just an hour, and after an hour it's done. You have to take it again, but during that hour, don't drink tap water, and stay away from tea, caffeine, juice, and anything that has vitamin C, and don't eat full stomach, and don't drink the medication when you're on this thing, or else it won't work. And stay away from nutritional drinks, those those multivitamins or this supplement. When you're on this thing, at least separate them with 2 hours. Just drink this thing and then wait for an hour. And after an hour, if you want to eat, you can eat whatever you want to eat. Right? Or drink whatever you want to drink. Or you can add supplements if you have them, those multi-supplement vitamins or whatever if you want. But if you are very, very sick, it's best not to take those samples, those multi-vitamins and stuff like that. Don't take them, like moringa and these things. You shouldn't take that. Just give this thing at least 3 weeks. Just use this thing for 3 weeks, and then after that, you see that you're getting better. Then you can take those vitamins and those supplements. Right? You can use 3, depending on you. You can use 3 drops. I only use 1 drop. 2 drops here of blessed water, and I use a quarter of distilled water and 10 drops of lemon juice. That's what I did. So with this, I can brush my teeth. Let me show you. I'm going to brush my teeth. Okay, this is how I'm taking it. I'm going to brush my teeth. Where's my toothbrush? Here it is. This is my toothbrush. It's clean. There's no Colgate. There's nothing. Oh gosh, I'm going to struggle. So what you do is you pour. You see, it's a little bit. I poured. This is the blessed water, the solution. This cup of water. I poured it here so I can brush my teeth and gums. Brush my teeth and gums. Brush my teeth and gums. See, brush my teeth and gums. See, it has to be a very soft brush, and it must not have Colgate and stuff. Right? And then pour more. Don't brush your teeth for more than 5 minutes. Maybe you can do it for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Which I'm not checking myself now. I don't know. It is really good for the teeth and the gums. It kills all the bacteria and the germs in your mouth, and it will help your teeth to be a little whiter. But remember, you must use a separate toothbrush. Use a separate toothbrush. Don't use a toothbrush that got Colgate and stuff like that. It has to be separate. Right? You can drink a little bit. Can rinse. Well, that is it. That was what I did. And now I'm going to put it in my eyes. Oh gosh. How am I going to do that? I need to put it in my eyes because the whole reason why I did this two. So I'm going to use this because I don't have eyedropper, you know. Because you cannot use this. You cannot use this thing in your eyes. You can't use it because this is a powerful chemical. It's going to hurt your eyes. You're going to go to a hospital. You can't put it anywhere in your body. You always have to use it with water, and you activate it first with lemon juice or vinegar. You cannot use it directly in your eyes. You're going to hurt yourself. You're going to go to a hospital, and you can even get blind. You know, so I'm going to use this water and this syringe. Right. Come. Give me. Yeah, I got it. Here it is. I don't know if you can see. It's in here. I don't know if you can see very well. When you see, do you see those drops? Now I'm going to put it in my eye. This is the best eye medicine if you having trouble in your eyes. I recommend. Oh my God, you use this thing. Oh my God, this is horrible. Okay. Oh, I'm a little bit chicken, so I'm going to be afraid when I do this thing. You can put a lot on your corner of your eye so that you blink it. But it doesn't sting. I don't know why I'm so chicken. Oh, I'm so chicken. It doesn't. Oh man, this is horrible. It's not really bad. Man, this is not really good. But it's not bad. It's just, I'm a little bit afraid. No. I'm a little bit afraid. A little bit. You have to put a lot if you like me. But if you're not like me, you can put a 1 drop, 2 drops here in one eye. I put a lot of drops because of, not a lot of it is going in my eye. And also I want to do that eye. Corner of your eyes. Struggling. And you see, it's a big struggle. Because of, but it doesn't burn. Let me see, where is it? See, it doesn't burn that much, and it's only 2 drops. Don't use more, you know. And if you want to use it in your ears, you have to lie like this, right? And use a maybe eyedropper, put it a little bit inside your ears. So I don't have that, so I'm making an example with this. You lie flat. Oh, man. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it. It has to go right in. But it's not bad. It's just it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. And then you put in another ear. You put it in. It has to go in. If your ear is hurting, you have to put it in. But don't hurt your eardrum. Yeah, this is cold. This solution is cold. Right? That's it. And this thing, you can also use it in your nostrils. Nostrils. You can also use in your nostrils. If you had a nice eyedropper, you can use it in your nostrils. You know, I'm gonna try. I don't have another one. Actually, I only have this one, and I want to finish this video. You're gonna have to forgive me. Let me try. It's not bad. I got. It doesn't stick. It's not so bad. It will help you with the sinuses. Okay, that's enough. I want to turn off this video. Thank you. Okay, this is my... In other videos, I showed you how you do this. This is still my 2 drops. It can last an hour after you've done it. So, how do you take... what is it? How do you take this black water chemical? Other names is MMS and... how do you do it? There are so many names for this. I don't remember some of the other names, right? So you can take 1 drop when you're starting. Start with 1 drop, right? You take 1 drop of this, bang, and you take the other 1 drop of this. That's when you're starting. 1 drop, right? And in an empty glass, just like I showed you, not in a glass full of water. No, you use an empty glass, right? And in an empty glass, you take 1 drop, and then you take 5 drops. For every 1 drop, 5 drops. You must check the other videos I made before this one, because I just wanted to add. I didn't want to do the same things that I did, right? And then you add water, and always use distilled water. I use distilled water. In this jug, I only put distilled water. I boiled it here, and after I finish boiling it, I put it in here, because if you use tap water, this solution is going to be useless, because the chemicals in the tap water are gonna ruin this. You understand? So you need a distilled water, and then you wait for it to turn yellow, and after it's yellow, you see, you pour a quarter or half a glass of distilled water, and you can drink. So when you start in this program, what do you do? On an empty stomach, before you eat, maybe in the morning, which is best in the morning, because when you're just waking up, you just take 1 drop, and you take 5 drops of this, 1 drop of this, 5 drops of this, and distilled water, and you wait for it to mix, and after it mixes, you pour water in and you drink it. Never use this thing or this thing together without water. It's very dangerous. Always use water, unless somewhere where I said you can use it without water. But when you're drinking it, you put it in your eyes, your ears, any part of your body. You're using this thing and this thing and this lemon juice. Always use water, because when you put it with water, it's going to be safe. So I cannot put this thing in my eye just like that. It's not an eye medicine that you can just put in your eye. It will mess up your eye. Totally, it will definitely ruin it completely. Right? So you can drink it, and every hour, it lasts you an hour. And after that hour, if you want to eat, you can eat. Eat whatever you want to eat. And if you have eaten full stomach, you have to wait 2 hours, and you can continue another hour, you take it, and another hour you take it. Take it for at least 8 hours a day and see how it is. And if you're okay with that 1 drop, the next morning you can take 2 drops. You see if it's okay. If you're okay with 2 drops, you take it the whole day for at least about 8 hours a day, right? You can continue and take 3 drops. And if you're okay, you continue taking it 3 drops. But there's something I didn't add, I forgot to add, is that when you start taking this medicine, you're gonna get sick. Some people, they vomit, they have diarrhea, they feel sick in their stomach, and a whole lot of sickness. I cannot explain, but I think you get the picture when I say sick. You're going to be sick because of you're having in your body viruses, you're having in your body bacteria that are tearing you apart. So they are dying. This is killing those bacteria and pathogen and flushing out the markers and toxic, and it's coming all out. And sometimes it comes out, when you're having a running stomach there, so you have to be prepared. That's why it's best when you start this, that the toilet is going to be available for you. Don't start this program and you're traveling, because you could get sick on the way. You might need to go to the bathroom a lot of times, diarrhea and stuff like that. So when you start to get that, and maybe you're taking 3 drops and you start to feel diarrhea, you have to reduce this to 50%. Like you reduce 3 drops to 1 drop, right? And then you continue with it until you feel okay. And if you feel okay, you say 2 drops. You feel okay, 3 drops. Just like when you get sick, you just reduce it. But the process, the reason for you to get sick is just it is killing a lot of bacteria very fast, and it's flushing out markers and all those things that are causing you to be sick. It's flushing them out. This thing is flushing them out very, very fast. That's why you get sick. But we have to reduce that sickness. You cannot be sick for a week or 2 weeks, because when the body is sick, it cannot really get better. When you are sick, it takes time for you to heal. So you have to reduce that, and you can reduce that by reducing the drops, right? The drops. If you're taking 3 drops, 2 drops, don't stop. If you stop taking this, you're the one who's losing. You're the one who's losing. And every time when you use this, you need to test it. This thing has to turn yellow. After you pour this, it has to turn yellow after 3 minutes. You give it 3 minutes, right? So if it doesn't turn yellow, don't use it. It's poison, right? It's not good for you. It's not going to help you if you drink it. Make sure it turns yellow. And when it's yellow, or amber yellow, then you add distilled water. And when you add distilled water, then you can drink it. When you drink it, you drink the whole of it. Do you understand? I just drank it, I just drank it, and I don't want to drink it again, because I want to eat after 15 minutes, because I've been on this thing for almost 45 minutes, right? And that's what you do. And even babies can use it. If a baby is 3.2 kilogram, you can give the baby maybe a quarter of a drop, just 1/4 of a drop, and water, maybe 100 milliliters, 60 milliliters of water. Obviously, babies may not take it by mouth. You can use what do you call those things? So that's what do they call that syringe that has a bulb? That one you put it in the butt. For a baby or somebody who cannot take it by mouth, you can use that. You see, it depends. Start with 1 drop, build it to 2 drops. The following day, the other day, you can take 3 drops. When you start to feel sick, you reduce it. If you don't feel sick and you're taking 3 drops, you can continue to take 4 drops. But they say that the best way to use this is by using 3 drops 8 hours a day when you're sick. It's the best way. You use that for 20 days, you're going to see miracles. Thank you.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
إذا وقعت الواقعة ليس لوقعتها كاذبة خافضة رافعة إذا رجت الأرض رجا وبست الجبال بسا فكانت هباء بثا وكنتم أزواجا ثلاثة فأصحاب الميمنة ما أصحاب الميمنة وأصحاب المشأمة ما أصحاب المشأمة والسابقون السابقون أولئك المقربون في جنات النعيم ثلة من الأولين وقليل من الآخرين على سرر موضونة متكئين عليها متقابلين يطوف عليهم ولدان مخلدون بأكواب وأباريق وكأس من معين لا يصدعون عنها ولا ينزفون وفاكهة مما يتخيرون ولحم طير مما يشتهون وحور عين كأمثال اللؤلؤ المكنون جزاء بما كانوا يعملون لا يسمعون فيها لغوا ولا تأثيما إلا قيلا سلاما سلاما وأصحاب اليمين ما أصحاب اليمين في سدر مخضود وطلح منضود وظل ممدود وماء مسكوب وفاكهة كثيرة لا مقطوعة ولا ممنوعة وفرش مرفوعة إنا أنشأناهن إنشاء فجعلناهن أبكارا عربا أترابا لأصحاب اليمين ثلة من الأولين وثلة من الآخرين